Okay, here with John Paul Mobley. So for those who haven't seen our previous interview back in December last year, just talk about your basketball journey. When did you get started in the game, and how have you gotten to where you are today?
I started at an older cousin. His name's Javon. My dad used to work him out, and I used to go, and then kept watching him, fell in love in the game, and I kept playing ever since. Took it all the way. It's been since I was 2, so it's been 14 years.
Okay. You feel like you were naturally skilled at basketball, or you feel like it's something you really kind of had to put a lot of work into?
Man, that's a tough question. I feel like I put a lot of work into it, but I feel like one thing I felt when I was young, I felt like I was really good at was shooting. So I carried that on throughout my life.
Gotcha. For those who haven't seen you play, talk about your game. What are some of your strengths?
My strength is shooting. I can shoot off the dribble. I can catch and shoot. I'm good off the screen and roll. And if you press me, I can go right by you. I can go to the basket. I can facilitate. I can do all that.
What are some maybe areas of your game that you feel like are underrated?
My driving. My driving and my athleticism.
And your athleticism?
Yeah.
Okay. You starting to finish above the rim now, or how would you describe your athleticism?
I'm starting to get that more dunking mentality, because I could dunk, but like I'm always used to seeing like 7-foot big, so like getting floated and stuff. But when there's another guard in there, I'm getting better at the dunking mentality.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice. What are some areas that you're working on right now?
I always like to improve, so obviously I'm improving on my shooting, my ball handling, my speed. That's the main thing. I need to get faster throughout, and I'm getting stronger.
You know, you're kind of described as like a gym rat.
Yeah.
And so talk about just how often you're in the gym putting hours in.
I'm in the gym every day. Sometimes I'll take off Sundays. But yeah, I go in before school. I'll sometimes lift or I'll shoot. After school, I'll lift or shoot. It depends, like if I go in the morning and lift, then I'll shoot after school. But if I shoot before school, I'll go lift after school and then come back later and shoot.
And where does that work ethic come from?
Always being around Jovan and my dad. So my dad always pushes me, so I just continue to work and it's paying off.
So talk about your summer. I mean, you just finished up with Vegas Elite.
Yep.
What do you feel like you were able to show coaches and scouts?
I feel like I was able to show them that I could do a lot more than what people say. Like, I'm not just a catch and shoot. You know, I could also get my teammates involved. I can facilitate. I'm a leader, and I could win.
Nice. What are some of your goals coming into this year with Bishop Gorman?
Winning state. We lost it last year. You know, hopefully getting first team again, going for the Gatorade player, and main thing is winning state though.
Because you guys just barely lost it to Liberty last year, right? So talking about your recruitment a little bit, just what's the latest with that in terms of interest and offers?
I've been talking to Arizona State a lot, Ohio State, Xavier, Creighton, like all the schools that offer me. Like I've been talking to them a lot. They've been recruiting hard, and like it's looking good. Yeah.
Okay. Any schools that you haven't heard from yet that you'd love to hear from?
I haven't heard from. Actually, I've heard from all the schools basically I want to hear from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so got the complete list.
Yeah.
Nice, all right. You still have some time to pick a school, but ideally, what would you want in a school of choice?
I would want like a school that would like let me be me. Like, and I want to have a good relationship with the coach, and like, just like, yeah, main thing, just let them be me. Let me be me. Yeah.
Okay. So like, elaborate on that a little bit. Like, what does it mean to let you be you a little bit?
So like, really just like my main, like I love coming off a screen and roll. and that's like I feel like that's where I'm strongest at, because if you would go under a screen, I'm shooting it. If you would hedge, my big man would slip, that's a pass. Or if this person would help, that's a, I see all that, like, be able to let me like come off the dribble, get my teammates involved, and like all of that, yeah.
Okay. What are some things that you bring to a team off the court?
I'm a fun guy, so I like to do fun stuff. I like to play 2K. I mean, obviously, I've never lost in 2K. So that's just one thing I'm really competitive at. And that's like my favorite thing. I like to play video games. I like to go hang with my friends sometimes. Yeah.
Any other like unique hobbies or interests outside of 2K or basketball?
I like to play football, but it's like, that's like a sometimes thing. Like, we have a football in the car, we'll just play football. It'll just be fun. Yeah.
Are you more like a wideout? Are you more of a QB, or what position you?
When I played football, I was a QB, but now I just stay a wide receiver.
Right.
Yeah.
Any movies or shows that you're into right now?
I've been watching One Tree Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good show. And my favorite movie I watched was Hustle.
Hustle, okay.
That was definitely my favorite movie I watched.
And what was it about Hustle that you liked?
The work ethic, like his work ethic, like he seen him watching him, and also it also teaches you, like, you never know who's watching.
Right.
So like, he was playing in a park, it was an NBA scout, and like he wanted him, he went to a scrimmage or something, he didn't do that good, but he didn't let that like stop him. He kept working, and he went to the combine and did good, but he had a little issue, but then also went to a run and he just killed it, and then almost every team in the league wanted him. Like, I thought that was dope, like how he kept working.
Right. You have a tight relationship with guys like Trey Burke and other people like that. What's some advice that he shared with you over the years?
Keep working. Like, that's the main thing. Like, I also take a couple parts of his game. He's super fast, very super fast. So I used to ask him like how you get fast, and like his pull-up game is crazy. But he also helped me be a better defender. Like, as me guarding him, like the tough shots he makes, like me like working on hitting the ball before he goes up, or like staying in front of him, like his quickness, looking at the waist, all that. Yeah.
Any other players you kind of like to watch or model your game after?
I like to model my game after Trae Young and Curry.
Okay.
My favorite. Those are my two favorites, because like they both can shoot, they both can facilitate. Like, they're smart, and like they both can get to the basket, shoot high floaters, do all that. Yeah.
And then a few more questions. But if you had one hashtag to describe yourself, what would that hashtag be and why?
Hashtag blessed, because God is first, and I always will keep God first. I wouldn't be here without him, for sure.
For sure. And then, ideally, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
I see myself in the league, doing good things. Hopefully named as the best shooter.
All right. It sounds good, man. Appreciate the time.
Yes, sir.